There guys, and there's a lot of questions to be asked in life. Like, what is the meaning of life? Why were we put here? What are some of the things that we have to do in life? And deep questions like that. But the question I tend to wonder about more are questions related to Roblox. Because why not? And as far as wondering goes, there is one question that a lot of people don't understand that actually has a really simple answer. Why are Roblox Limited so expensive in general? So before I can go ahead and start explaining up a storm, we first have to do the challenge for today, which is if you have ever seen an item that costs a lot of Robux and been like, this costs a lot of Robux, then smash that like button and maybe don't click that subscribe button. Why not? So first of all, quick Roblox history lesson. The year is 2009, there's a bunch of hats on Roblox and not many ways for people to make Robux. So Roblox decides, hey, we're gonna make some of these old hats go limited to start releasing new limited U item. Now a limited U item is an item with a set amount of copies, which means like only 100 of them are gonna be sold or however many they decide. And a limited item is an item that was on sale just regularly and then they decided to make it go limited, and both are sold by users, not Roblox. So Roblox does not control the prices of limiteds after they are being resold, right? So take the purple time fedora for instance. On first glance you see that it was 10,000 Robux originally, which is still a lot, and now it's 12.8 million Robux. Whoa, why did it go from 10,000 Robux to 12 million Robux? Roblox is so greedy, they just want to take your money. But in fact that is not the case here. So Roblox does not resell a limited, users do. So for instance, Roblox isn't selling the purple time fedora for over 12 million Robux, and this goes for literally any limited item. It is not Roblox reselling these limiteds, it is the people. Now why do some limiteds cost way more than other limiteds? Like if you go over here you could see all these limiteds selling for a few hundred Robux among some other stuff. These are the items with the lowest demand, the highest copies, thus they are the cheapest items. Okay, there are so many copies of these and there's so little demand for say a 2010 firework. Now these end up being the cheapest limited. Okay, and then the prices of limiteds can get into the billions of Robux. I mean, you have these one-of-a-kind Roblox tablet and you just have all these exponentially rare items, and as far as being super expensive goes, all of these items are rare. Like for example, let's take a look at this Lord of the Federation here, which Stickmaster Luke has had up for sale for I think more than 7 years at this point. So people are not buying it. I don't know who has 680 million Robux. Not that many people. And as you can see, quantity sold 10. There was only 10 of these to ever be sold. So it's such an exceptionally rare item that whoever owns it, it's going to be a very few amount of people and they can charge as much as they want for it. It's just chilling in people's inventories and a lot of have been banned over the years, so it's bound to be expensive. But of course, rarity is not the only thing that determines how expensive a limited is going to be. For example, you have the Black Vault. Now there are over 200 Black Vaults, yet it's selling for 5 million Robux, which doesn't make sense because if you look at other limited in the same price range and they are about worth the same. And then let's look at the Sheriff Wilson, a random limited, an item that only has 200 copies of it, which is 34 lesser than Black Vault, mind you. So an item that is much rarer in technicality than the Black Vault should cost more than, right? Well, then the concept of demand kicks in again. So even though the Sheriff Wilson is a relatively rare item, you can buy this for 100,000 Robux as compared to the Black Vault where you need to shell out 5 million Robux just to buy it. That's where I explain another concept called demand. That's right, if there is this thing called supply and demand, and the more people that want an item, the more likely it's going to cost more. And there is no better example of that than the Valkyrie helm. So the Valkyrie helm here can be had for 290,000 Robux, and there is over 11,000 of them that exist. That is a very common item if we go by copies, and it is priced at such a high level even though there are a lot of copies of them. So if more people want it, they are willing to pay more, and the price keeps driving up due to all the demand, and it's backwards effect for rarity. I mean, but this all can get stopped by stupid people. And yes, that's right, stupid people. So the only thing that can drop an item's value, or one of the things that can drop its value, are people that are stupid and impatient and panic. So, okay, so the thing about owning rare items is that not a lot of people want them, because oftentimes they are not the best looking items, they are a little bit unique, they are not like other items, so it's going to be hard to trade it away. You have to wait for someone who wants it and then make them overpay super hard. But from time to time people don't have the patience to wait for someone to overpay for their item, so that person, they will be sitting there with this rare item that currently nobody wants, and they're like, oh, I just need to get rid of this, I will take anything. You know, people fail trading just because they are scared that, oh, nobody wants my item, so I just gotta stuff that people do want. And that can be annoying, because theoretically if every owner of a rare hat was smart, then it could just raise infinitely. Its price could just go up till time stops, because if it never trades, it can never drop, and on the rare occasion it does trade, it's going to be a massive overpay and it will just rise value. I mean, in a perfect world, that's how items would work, but unfortunately people get hacked and all types of crazy stuff happens to items. So really, what can you do about it? But yeah, that was the video. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.